We're here at the original Mill Creek Cemetery that has been here since the 1850s, and it was used as a cemetery until the 1950s. I'm here with Chaplain Stoglin.
These are the pioneers. Arlington, with its bustling 400,000 citizens, the economic muscle, as you were, of North Texas. Where did we begin? We began with these people who milked the cows, who plowed the land, who picked the cotton, who did all sorts of things in a very challenging time of our history. They are the pioneers whose shoulders we stand on today.
Arlington is one of the most diverse cities in the state and in the nation. So I think it's important as a city and as a county that we come together to resurrect their stories.
Tarrant County was established in 1849. It was 35 years later that the city of Arlington was established. We're taking these three cemeteries together and saying this is our heritage. This is where we started.
Middleton J. Johnson is considered one of the founding fathers of Tarrant County. He is instrumental in carving Tarrant and Johnson counties out of Navarre County during his lifetime, one of the many accomplishments he had. This was put where they assumed his grave was. He never had a headstone. There was just a pile of bricks there where his grave was. These here are his wife and his sons. That is Alex Childs, our World War I veteran. Had an extensive history here and a big family.
These veterans not only came back fighting in World War I, the Germans and so forth, but they had to come back and fight in their own country for their own self-respect, and we are very thankful for them today.
Zipporah and Eli Ford.
They were part of the Underground Railroad system.
This is the earliest marked grave we have in this section of the cemetery.
This is historical because this is the only place in the city of Arlington that colored families, and that's what they were called, and that's why we refer to them as that, because that's what they called themselves. Out of respect, this is the only place they could bury their dead. This is a very sacred place.
All of the research that's gone into that, this whole project has been so fulfilling and enlightening. We found 33 unmarked graves. The chances are that the majority of the graves that are unmarked are black graves. These flags are temporary and they will be gone, but we will mark these in the whole project so that it'll be a permanent marker. They won't have a name on it, but it'll be an unknown soul that's buried here, and they'll have that respect.
These are the people who created Arlington, and we can't forget them.
Waiting for us to discover them, to discover their stories, their struggle, their failures, their successes, to learn from them. We might have a better chance of overcoming the racial challenges, the challenges that we fight through regularly every day to deal with injustices. And maybe we can move together, closer to each other as a community.
Our history is our future.
History moves forward, but that heritage doesn't change. Let's recognize, let's preserve that heritage and teach the generations to come to honor their heritage.
That's the important thing, the education that we're going to be able to offer. Because most kids, they don't understand Jim Crow, why somebody had to pay $20 for a place to bury their family, that they couldn't just bury them wherever they wanted to. This brings it all to the light and brings it together. And hopefully these younger kids will learn from the past and make us a better future.